Hello again and welcome back to one of my videos. This will be a very quick one, a quick PSA alert. This one unfortunately has to replace kind of the wacky list idea I had because until this issue has been resolved, the other wacky list I was thinking of cannot be done, unfortunately. So it revolves around our Realmshaper engine. Awesome model, beautiful model, but it has come to my attention. It's got a crippling flaw. So, I would assume GW's wish to make it as easy as possible to place this thing because I mean, look at it. It's going to be huge. Um, Not as quite as wide a footprint as the Bone Reaper shrine, but pretty dang close. They made it so you place it down before all other terrain. But that's after you determine mission, so you got to be away from the objectives and everything. Well, the crippling issue with this is that means it is before you determine territories. So what that means is that if you were like, well, I'll put it over here because I want to be on this side and blah blah blah. You then roll off for sides, and then your opponent can just say, I'm going to take the side that has your Realmshaper engine in it. And now you've given your opponent essentially is a 20 wound bunker that they can instead use. They won't be able to use the Power Unleashed rules to make terrain go against you, but now you essentially just give your terrain feature away to your opponent. This is terrible. You can try and counter this by putting it directly in the middle of the territory, so that way neither player can garrison into it during deployment. But then it becomes a mad dash for the center to potentially get a very strategically important position that is in the middle of the table that can be garrisoned, and it can be tough to supplant units out of it because all of a sudden they're considered in cover and they're -1 to hit. This is probably not what GW intended for this model. They probably thought that, players know their size, they can put their terrain down. They're very I wouldn't want to say wishy-washy. They like to play the game for fun. Is clearly what they want. But then when it translates out to us, and we're like, well, we don't want to cheat our opponents. We want to make sure we follow the rules as written. We don't want to be overly powerful in something. Little things like this happen, and well, it's not a little thing. This is a big deal. This is our terrain feature, currently unusable. I sent an email for the FAQ team already, but if anyone else wants to send FAQs as well, just ask them, hey, this is, you place it before terrain, so that means it's before territories, which means half the time your opponent can control it. Essentially, even if you put it in the middle of the table, your opponent can get first turn, run to it, and essentially be able to control it as well. Is this how it's supposed to function? I would like to see them FAQ it to be something more akin to what other terrain pieces have been. You put it down after territories have been set up, so that means terrain has been put down already. And just make it, an inch away from other terrain pieces, 6 inches away from objectives. Um, and then you could even add potentially, you force it to be 12 inches away from enemy territory, but you don't necessarily have to make it that. But it definitely needs to be fixed. I definitely go more towards the competitive side of playing. And other than just saying it's just a nice, pretty piece to use, it's not did not use the rules for the terrain piece. It's just something that sits there and looks pretty. Because I don't plan to ever bring this currently into current rules, unfortunately. I don't want to play the run to the bunker game. It just doesn't sound like fun. I'd rather just worry about eating my opponent with dinos, and so that's pretty much the end of the video. That's just a PSA. Like, hey, for those wondering, this is how this works. You would put it down before territories are determined, so you're not guaranteed. I mean, you could have the gentleman's agreement in your games currently that you put it down and you just say, look, this is my side of territory, even though when you roll off, you're supposed to just determine, and your opponent will be nice to you and let you have it. So make that agreement with your people at the game stores that you play at or with your friends. But that's obviously up to you guys because currently that's not how the rules are written. So hopefully this is fixed by GW soon. Like I said, I emailed them, have more people email us so that they address it in the FAQ. This must be addressed because if it isn't, that's just a real disappointment of a beautiful model. Thank you for this video. Hopefully I'll probably release the wacky strategy idea I had tomorrow, with just a caveat of this video. But the more down-to-earth generic tactic video will be out soon, so please tune in for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.